Hey friends, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. I know, right? It's crazy. Another week just flew by and another month just flew by. I am astounded by the speed at which this summer is going. I am ready for August to be over. Once August is over, like it is smooth sailing, I feel like. Almost smooth sailing. It's still pretty toasty here in September, but we definitely start getting much cooler nights. And I really love sleeping with the windows open, but it's been so warm here for the last few days that it's not even really cool enough at night to like cool the house down. So I miss sleeping with my windows open. There is just something about breathing fresh, cool air when you're sleeping that just is so... I just feel like it's the most rejuvenating thing in the world. And when you wake up and your face is kind of cold, but you're under the covers and you're just like, this is how every day should start, with a cold face and a warm body. Anyway, you guys, today's weekly home fragrance roundup is going to be a little hodgepodge of weekly home fragrance roundup, combined with, I'm going to show you guys my Scenty club, so what I currently have in it, and talk about regrets of things that I missed putting in my club. And I have a little Bath & Body Works candle haul because they did a sale last weekend and I picked a few things up, but it's not enough stuff to do like an entire like haul video on, so we're just going to stuff it all in here. Stuff it in. Okay. What do we want to start with? Let's start with the Bath & Body Works haul. Why not? Okay, so like I said, there was the buy two, get two sale. So I bought 4 candles and I also had a 20% off coupon, which it had been a while since they were sending those out. So I was like, is this not a thing anymore? And if there is not a coupon and a sale, I just will not buy from Bath & Body Works. I don't have a problem not purchasing from them because I do still have a lot of candles from Bath & Body Works to begin with, but I also just don't think that the price point these candles are getting to is really worth, I don't think the candles are worth it. I just feel like they would really need to improve some things for me in terms of the quality of the burn for it to be justifiable to be doing this, or increase the length of the life of the candles, or increase the size. Do something to justify the changes, right? Anyway, that being said, I did find 4 delicious fall candles, so I'm sure more fall candles will roll out that I will be interested in, and once they do, I have some more coupons, so I'll just buy some more. Although I think one of them expires on the 9th, so... But I think I just got another one in the mail. I didn't check the mail yesterday, but I get the, do you guys know you can do this? You can see what mail you have coming to your house. You sign up with USPS and they literally scan every piece of mail and you can see whether it's worth walking to your mailbox or not. That's why I do it, because we have our driveway's a nightmare and I just forget to get the mail otherwise. So I picked this up. There we go. Sorry, my ADD has me going 800 directions today. This is pumpkin spice latte. I actually kind of chuckled a little bit when I checked out because the lady was like, "Did you notice the name on this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Did you smell it?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Guess what?" I was like, "What?" It was like the funniest little exchange. I loved her personality. I was like, you are the kind of person I would want to be friends with. But apparently what she told me is that, so Starbucks had trademarked pumpkin spice latte. And so really, like, other companies weren't supposed to use pumpkin spice latte as a name for their products. Well, I guess the licensing, and this is all coming from like crazy happy Bath & Body Works candle lady, so I don't know if she was just making stuff up or if this is the real thing, but according to her, the trademark expired and Starbucks didn't renew it, and so Bath & Body Works was able to call this candle pumpkin spice latte. I guess they had never been able to do that before. I gotta tell you though, first off, this lid is different, you guys. This is thinner. Have you noticed this? Look at the difference in the lid thickness. Are they trying to save costs with this? It's just a really thin lid. I mean, it fits on and it covers it, but it also, I feel like it doesn't provide as much of a like these ones have like a good suction to them. This doesn't. Anyway, what are the notes? What are the notes? What am I smelling? These are also $25.50 now, by the way. Pumpkin pie spice, freshly brewed espresso, handmade whipped cream, and a sprinkling of cinnamon sugar with natural essential oils. This smells so good, you guys. This smells like a pumpkin spice latte. I think it's really good. I'm honestly really excited to burn this, and I feel like I want a couple more of these already. In fact, if there is another sale before my coupon expires, I see myself picking up a couple more of these. This is a perfect fall morning fragrance. Now, I am a little bit concerned about these wicks, and hopefully you can see what kind they are. They are the thick, coated with wax, rope-like wicks. And these are kind of notorious, at least in my house, for creating soot like crazy, for having huge mushroom tops that form, and they just kind of make a mess of the candle by the midpoint. So I do anticipate having to crock this thing, but because of the type of scent that it is, it just is going to be the perfect like candle to light up on fall mornings. I'm really looking forward to getting up at 6:30 again and having my cup of coffee and my half hour of like just collecting myself before waking Stella up at 7 and getting her ready for school. I am so ready for that school schedule again where I wake up early, I have my coffee, I light my candles, I wake my kid up, I get her ready for school, I drive her to school, hopefully in the rain, and I come home and I just enjoy silence. Oh, I'm so ready for the silence. I love her, I do, but I am ready for Stella to go back to school. It's been a long year and a half, and she's not excited, but Mama is. Here's to the school year starting. Okay, and also I had to get this. This is a classic. This is pumpkin carving. It is obviously in that, this is very nice Halloween decor. You guys know I am not a Halloween person, but I do think as far as like Halloween decor goes, I really liked what they did here. It's definitely a jack-o'-lantern, but it's also paired with a really nice damask print and it's textured. I think this is very well done. I can also say good things about Bath & Body Works, and I do like the looks of this candle for sure. I love the smells of this on cold sniff, and that's pretty strong on cold sniff. And this one, also, this has just always been a powerhouse. This is, I think, pretty classic, and I'm glad to see it again this year. Pumpkin carving is freshly I just made a word up, carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, smooth brown sugar. This is a sweet, almost borderline cloyingly sweet, just somewhat generic fall pumpkin scent to my nose, but it's done really well. I don't mean generic in a bad way here. It's just kind of what you imagine the fall to smell like to me. It's heavy on those fall spices, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. I think there's also like a bit of clove in here. I feel like this is just done in a way that is really enjoyable. My only fear is that it also has the thick rope-like wicks. So that terrifies me a little bit, but you know, I do have my candle crocks and I'm not afraid to use them. Also, I did not get this last year and I really want to review it. I will be doing individual reviews of all of these, by the way. I'm going to probably start with burning this one. This is Champagne, Apple, and Honey. I think I really wanted this one last year, but it was like an online exclusive or something. Anyway, I was never able to get my hands on it, and so I finally get to review it this year, and I'm kind of excited about it. Pink Lady Apple, Sparkling Champagne, and Jasmine Honey on cold sniff, I really like this. It kind of reminds me of another apple scent. Was it Apple Blossom? Do you guys remember the Apple Blossom candle? I think it came out during the spring or summer one year. And it had that really nice apple and floral mixed, but I think I remember that one not burning crazy well and getting that kerosene type note. I like this one on cold sniff a lot. You can get that like sweet honey note for sure. And it's hysterical how different these wicks are, by the way, from the other ones. I have to show you because they are so thin. Look at the difference in those wicks. Can you see how thick these are and how thin those are? There has to be some science that went into this. I don't know that science. I don't make candles. I know there is a science to it, but it just is so interesting how drastically different these wicks are. I have a feeling these wicks are going to be like the disappearing. You know, the ones where you get that puny wick syndrome where you literally cannot get a wax pool with your Bath and Body Works candles. I have a feeling this one is going to go down that route, but I mean, what are you going to do, right? Anyway, cute label on this. Nice September candle, I feel like. And then the last one that I picked up, you guys are probably going to giggle because this has nothing to do with fall, and it cracks me up how they keep bringing this one out in the fall and calling it this, but the toasted coconut cupcake. First off, I love this scent. I think I've reviewed it before. I know I've had the candle before. I really like this scent, but it's so weird to put a coconut candle in with the fall stuff, but I like it. And this one has long, skinny wicks. Yeah, the differences in the wicks really intrigued me. I was totally that girl in the store last weekend where I was like looking at all the wicks, one, making sure they're all centered, and two, like just admiring the different types of wicks. And like the girls that work at my store kept coming over and asking if I needed help or if I had any questions. And I was like, no, I'm just looking at wicks. And she was like, okay. I think she was confused. You know what? This just popped into my head. I really want Harvest Gathering to come out in a 3-wick. It's crazy. I've never actually had that one before, and I don't know why. That's an amazing scent. I smelled it in the 1-wick and was like, I really need this, but I didn't see it out in the 3-wick yet. If you know whether Harvest Greetings is coming out in 3-wick or not, will you let me know, or should I just go and buy some single wicks? I think I might have to do that, but anyway. So toasted coconut cupcake is sweet coconut, toasted almonds, fluffy vanilla cake. This is another one that I'll start burning in August here because it definitely has like some fall spice notes to it. It also this one feels pretty heavy on that gourmand coconut note, but there's also just like a generic kind of cake note that runs throughout it. So I feel like it'll be a nice transitional scent. But I could kind of burn this one year round, I feel like. It's pretty sweet, so you have to like the sweeter scents for this one. And then I also got 2 free wallflowers. I didn't pay for these, my coupons did. So I just got 2 of the pumpkin pecan waffles. These just don't last for me more than like a week when I do them. So if I can get them for free, I will, but I don't pay for these anymore. And just like I also don't recommend the Homeworks plug-in diffusers. Those don't work for me either. I don't know if it's just a case of me becoming nose blind, but I just don't think that they have enough fragrance output. They're just not oomphy enough for me anymore, which is so strange because these wallflowers used to choke Craig out sometimes. Like he would sometimes tell me to unplug them because I would have them in almost every room of the house. And he was like, stop, it's too much. So yeah, sometimes he would go around unplugging them. We don't have that problem anymore. All right, let's go through my club really quickly, and then I'll tell you what I was burning and melting this week. Sorry that took so long. You girls feeling chatty. Okay, first off, 2 of these because it's so good, and I'm glad it's sticking around. The almond croissant. I can't give you a better description other than this smells like a warm almond croissant, and it's to die for. That's it. And I will always have at least 2 in my club. Ooh, my brick this time around. I went for baked apple pie. Because my club reaches a certain order, I'm able to get a product for half off, and I choose brick. Because this makes the bricks $12.50, and that's a screaming deal for a brick. So normally I like to get the vanilla bean buttercream or sugar cookie. I opted for warm apple pie because we are coming into the fall here soon, and I love this one in the fall. And it's just a great apple pie scent. It's very classic. It does have a nice gourmand cinnamon note to it. I will say it does have quite a bit of cinnamon in it, but I prefer my apple pie scents to be more apple than cinnamon. This one is kind of equal parts cinnamon and apple, but it still works because it's a nice gourmand. Also, if I want to take down that cinnamon a little bit more, I will also just add a cube of Happy Birthday, and that makes it even more delightful. In case you couldn't make this any more yummy smelling, you can add your Happy Birthday. Speaking of Happy Birthday, I don't have my 3 bars of Happy Birthday because they were back ordered this time. So I got a hold of Lisa, my bestie, and I was like, please tell me that that they're not taking it away from me. And she was like, no, it's fine. It's back ordered. So it looks like I'll probably get that within the next couple days. They just chose to ship the rest of the stuff that was currently available to me. And then the Happy Birthday is coming. So I still have those 3 Happy Birthdays in here, and I will never not. Happy Birthday is coming up again for the Bring Back My Bar voting. So if you have not voted with your consultant, vote in Happy Birthday. That's how you're going to be able to get it, is if it gets into the top 20, 25, I think. Anyway, apples and oats. Apples and oats is delicious for the fall, and I have had this in here since it was released last year. I don't have I think my Scenty catalog might actually be down in the mailbox. I need to go check the mail. I think this one might be back, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope it is so that you can get it because it's delicious. It smells like apples and cinnamon and oatmeal. Apples and oats. Imagine that. Also in here is waselle Wonderland, which is delightful during the holiday season. This is a very classic Christmas citrus scent. I really like this one, but I saw that Scenty is coming out with a spiced orange pomander brick, and I could not be more excited about it because I think that Nest Candles is discontinuing the spiced orange and clove. Curses, Laura Slatkin, what are you doing? I'm like really pissed about this one because I love that scent, and I don't think it's coming back this year, and it makes me angry. Anyway, this is a citrus, and it's got those like holiday spices in it. There's clove in here, there's nutmeg, cinnamon. It's almost like an orange pomander type scent. So anyway, I'm glad that I have this in there, and it's delightful. I also really like Stroopwafel Delight. I think this was discontinued, I think. I love this. This smells exactly like a Stroopwafel. Stroopwafel season is coming up. So if you shop at Costco, keep your eye out because Costco has a huge tin of the Stroopwafels that they get in every holiday season. I don't know. If you feel like you have to have it like I do every year, it'll last you a while. Or not in the case of our house where my husband has like the ultimate sweet tooth. French Kiss. This immediately went into my club because it was part of Bring Back My Bar this last go around, and I love this because it smells like Bath & Body Works Brown Sugar and Fig. This was the dupe to Brown Sugar and Fig, and I adore that. It reminds me of a certain time in my life when I wore that body spray all the time. It was when I was first like getting out of college and like working. So I just have fond memories of like my first job as a social worker, and I was just so excited about life. And then it crushed me. And I am no longer a social worker, but I did have really high hopes at the beginning. And it just brings back really fun memories of, you know, just starting my life and career and being hopeful. And now I am downtrodden. And angry about everything. I'm kidding. I think it's just part of becoming a grandma. which I am slowly like sinking into. The hair, the grandma decor. I'm almost there, you guys. I just love this. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so glad this came back and that I was able to put in my club. And then also, of course, sweet plum pastry because it has to be. All right, weekly home fragrance roundup part. Here we go. Still burning. I have 2 of these going right now. Homeworks Orchard Nectar. This is an in-depth review coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned if you're interested. I busted out a blood orange and apricot. We are obviously coming into August here, and I'm trying to finish up a lot of my fruity scents from Homeworks. So in the empties for this month, I hope to show you multiples of these. I also want to finish up most of my strawberry rhubarb, my limoncello cupcakes. I want to save a limoncello cupcake for next year, but yeah, I'm really trying hard to get through a lot of these summer scents. I am now beyond the halfway point. Oh, every time I burn it, I get sad because it didn't come back this year, and I don't know what it will. The berry trifle from Homeworks. The original 3-wick. It's not one of those where the 4th wick disappeared. This was part of the original first lineup with Homeworks when they were still 3 wicks. And so this is from 2018. It's so good. I love this scent. I won't talk too much about it because you can't get it, but that's pretty much it for the candles. We've been trying to take Stella out and about quite a bit, so I haven't been burning as much during the week. Oh, also still finishing up my guava, golden guava. It's golden guava back here as well. So, but not like a ton of burning, more melting this week. So I have quite a bit of stuff in here. Birthday wishes, nice, but happy birthday is better. Almond croissant, would you look at that? Also finished it. I finished my magnolia linen. Actually, I think I finished this towards the end of last week. I really like this one in the laundry room. It's a beautiful floral laundry scent. But right now in my laundry room, I actually have this, which is, this is the lid to my summer boardwalk, which, by the way, right after the halfway point got the dreaded puny wick syndrome. Thank you, Bath & Body Works. But it's fine because I have it on the hot plate warmer in my laundry room, and it's a powerhouse. It works great in a crock. It works great in on a hot plate warmer. So that's what I have going in the laundry room now. But this is an absolute delight. Candy Crave. This was Bring Back My Bar, so not worth discussing. I just put in oodles of orange for the weekend in the entryway area here. This is so pleasant, you guys. I love this oodles of orange, and this is a regret because I didn't put this one in my club, and I should have. I'm really starting to get into citrus scents, and this oodles of orange was really good. Also, sweet pea and vanilla. I have that going towards the back part of the house, and this is really nice. This was also Bring Back My Bar, and it's just that classic sweet pea scent. Reminds me of the sweet pea scent from Bath & Body Works, but mixed with a really nice vanilla, so almost even sweeter than normal. It's pretty sweet to start with, but I like that a lot. Honeymoon Hideaway, this was a little bit of a flop in that it was really weak. The scent is not a flop. The scent is beautiful, but this is just a very weak performer. I did purchase a few of these, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe let this one sit until next year. Sometimes the Scenty also gets a little bit stronger with time, just like some of my candles do, so I'm going to try some curing with that one. Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. I like this one too, but it was more on like the medium strength, but I really like it. This is a sweet tropical floral. It's really beautiful. Watermelon Mint was also part of Bring Back My Bar. It's watermelon and mint. You get a lot of that like white rind part of the watermelon in this too, so there's a slight bitterness to it, but I like it. It just smells very authentic. Jet Set Go, very nice. Another just kind of tropical floral vibe, but also some freshness. Nice. Again, more of like the medium. I found that not all, but quite a few of my like Scenty like tropical florals this year. Really love the scents, but they were just on the more like light to medium end of the spectrum, and I'm normally used to those particular scents being much more strong and like in your face. So had some disappointment there, but they smelled amazing. I was just looking for more oomph. And I was gonna start warming this, but I'll have to save it for next week. And I think I might actually put this in my bathroom, the master bath upstairs, because this is white tea and cactus, and this is a great bathroom scent if you've never tried it. That was really delightful, and it was part of Bring Back My Bar too, so sorry, I miss reviewing this one. There was a lot that I couldn't get to. I just ordered so much for Bring Back My Bar. It was kind of insane this year, but anyway, there you go. That's what I have. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't think I forgot anything. No, I didn't. Let me know what you were burning and melting this week. Let me know if you have picked anything up from Bath & Body Works lately. If you've started burning your fall candles, will you let me know how they're doing? Will you let me know if I need to be disappointed? I really don't want to be disappointed because, quite frankly, I'm ready for the fall burning to begin. I need to give myself a couple more weeks, though. I really have to get through some more of my summer scents, and then I'm plowing in. Middle of August, I've decided. We're starting with the apple stuff, so, well, we're actually starting with some apple stuff tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!